glad you're here. How's it going, guys? Mike from Rise Above Ruin. As long as I can remember, I've been into videography, and I can't even remember how long it's been. It's been a while. So 20 plus years? That sounds old. I sound old. In fact, I remember one of my first cameras was... We're not going to talk about that. It was old. I'm old. I've been creating clips for years, and some with embarrassing results. What was I thinking? This clip here, what was I thinking? Wow. Wow. I put this on YouTube. I don't even remember when. I thought this was good. Like, this was the best I could do. This is garbage. Like, this is terrible. Ugh, what a train wreck. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to make a subtle change to your videos that is just going to make it much more professional. Much more professional sounding, because that's the title of the video. It's about sound. If you didn't read it, it says it's about sound. That's why you're here, to learn about it. By simply cheating. Some people might call it cheating. I call it... I don't know, I ain't got a name for it. I could call it just replacing the audio. That doesn't sound very exciting. Audio splicing, let's go with that. Let's go a bit more kick to it. I'm still not sure if I like it. What you essentially do is you cheat and remove the audio from your videos and then artificially add in whatever the hell you want. You could add in lightsabers, or I don't know why you'd want to add lightsabers. You film something and it looks amazing, but the sound isn't up to scratch. Maybe you didn't have a good microphone at the time and you're just using the camera's capabilities and it's just let you write down, which, let's be honest, it happens so much. Maybe there's someone talking in the background, or there's wind noise or something. It's just, you've got the image, but the sound is a whole nother thing. So you start thinking, I need to buy expensive audio equipment, I need to buy a boom mic, and I need to have a second team member that carries it around and follows me and does things. Maybe I'm not that extreme. Just me? Okay. It's nothing new. Like, everyone uses this technique. Well, I don't know if everyone uses it, but films use it, content creators use it. So in most cases, you just remove the audio and just place music over the top, and people call that done. And that doesn't fix it. To me, it's lazy. It's lazy, lazy, lazy. I don't like when someone can't get the sound on a video, so they cut the sound and they just put music over the top and they call it done. Like, that to me is not how you should be representing the video. You should be, you know, you're a storyteller. The whole point of filming is being a storyteller, so tell the story. Don't just slap some music over the top. Look, I'm telling you, don't do it. The best way to do it is to just remove the email. The email? What? Where'd that come into it? You remove the sound, and then you put the sound in artificially. Maybe you were there. Why can I never speak on these videos? Maybe you were there and you heard the wind rustle in the bushes, and maybe you had some chipmunks in the bushes or something rustling them, or like the water flowing by the river nearby. Anything. Birds tweeting, twigs snapping. All these things that you capture, your senses capture when you're videoing this, but then your camera just kind of just vomits it out. It's just this mess. And you're like, what do I do? How do I deal with this? Like, seriously, what do I do with that? It's a mess. So again, this is nothing new, but those new to filmmaking might need that little extra something on their videos to take them to the next level, but they don't have the money for the tools, they don't have the sound quality. Because you don't need it. Like, a lot of the cases you really don't need it. Like, you can add the sounds in artificially. You can still make a great video, and you can still make something that's worth looking at and watching without an amazing sound production that these massive cameras use, or these people who've got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars are like, just throw it on the credit card, I'll just keep paying for these these things. And I'm not gonna lie, it does help. And one of my favorite sites to use for this is freesounds.org. I don't know if it's very well known. I haven't seen it talked about much at all, but back in my time, oh, here he goes again, we had these free sound sources, and that was the go-to website for me to pick up sound. And you can obviously still go out and record these sounds. Maybe you've got a good microphone, or maybe you haven't and you just wanted to get closer to some things, or for a stream or a twigs cracking or something, and you just over time you just build your collection, your library of sounds. And that's a good idea. You want to create this kind of library so you can always just come back to it. Now, not all the sounds on freesounds.org are going to be easy to find. They're a little bit of a, you have to hunt a bit to find what you're looking for, and in most cases you'll get some real rubbish on there. Like you know, anyone can really upload and just call it a sound clip that someone could need, and it just sounds rubbish. But I just thought that this was worth a mention because I see a lot of like these B-roll kind of videos coming out, but a lot of the time it's a load of mashed together clips and the music thrown over the top, and that's kind of it. It's like video, music, done. That's it, B-roll. It's amazing. Music, slow motion, done. It's about creating the story. So even if you have to do the B-roll, you have to do, maybe if you are going slow motion and you're doing the transitional clips and it's a short video, like a lot of them are amazing, don't get me wrong, but like add something more to it, like the things that are going to tell the story. And a lot of people seem to dismiss the sound, and the sound is what makes a lot of the videos. Okay, so here is an example. Here's my video of Montana. I did a short video. It's nothing special. I didn't have a gimbal or anything. I just did a load of kind of montagey, slow motion, cliche shots. But what you hear in the background, the audio, none of that was recorded on the day. Everything you hear is artificially added in post. It just sounds good, it sounds high quality. It sounds like you had a professional boom mic on the day, or you had someone following you around taking care of all the sounds. Like, it just sounds that higher quality, even though it wasn't. It was, you know, I cheated for a lot of it. It just isn't real. And here's another example. You'll see the cat, and I'll just go slowly by it.
You give me love now unconditional. My heart conditioned.
And then again without the music. And you hear that I added in the purring of the cat. And you might say that, well, it's too much. And to be honest, it kind of is. Like you're not, unless you're like literally right next to the cat, you're not going to be hearing it purr. But when you blend the music, or you add the music over the top, the purring is very subtle. It's in the background. It's almost like you almost can't hear it. And if you listen again.
You give me love now unconditional. My heart conditioned.
You'll hear that it's very subtle in the background, but it's ever so subtle that it creates this immersion that you're there. You can hear the cat purring. You're in this video right now. And the same thing here.
Caught me, honey, unbelievable. Now that you.
Those key taps, they're all fake. I just added them in artificially. And again, it's too much without the music, but you add the music on top.
Got me, honey, unbelievable. Now that you
And it blends, it just sounds really nice, like, I'm right next to him, I can hear this. I can hear him tapping on those keys. So everything I've put in this video, I believe, is something that creates more immersion. It creates something that's a bit more special than just a general video with music or anything. Like anything you do, if you do videography, this is what you need to do to create, to make it stand out a bit, to make it that little bit more, and it really does help. Thank you so much for listening to me today, guys. I really appreciate your time. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you at all, or you knew about all this and I just wasted your time. Leave a like though, and consider subscribing if you want more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be God knows how long. I upload all over the place. See you later. What are you still doing here? I'm finished. I'm done. I'm done. I've got nothing else to tell you. I've got work to do. Alright, that's it. You're out of it.